Well, hello, and here today on the Rusty Glovebox, what we're going to do today is we did a little bit of test driving over the weekend with the electric alternator powered mini bike, and what I've done is I've upped the wattage on the speed controller and changed the pulley size on the little D-belt drive off the alternator. Well, here's our latest modifications, and what I've done is I've swapped the 5-inch pulley out for the 4-inch. And this is my 500-watt controller, and I put a 1,000-watt controller in place. I had to extend my mounting tab a little bit, but really it pretty much I just mounted in place. This is a brushless motor controller, and on my alternator conversion that's what I needed. And to decipher all the wires on this, you're going to have, on all of them, you're going to have a red and black heavy gauge wire, and that's your power wires. You know, red's positive, black's negative. You're going to have a yellow, purple, or kind of violet color, maybe even a blue, and then green, and that's going to be your wires that you connect to the motor. And then you're going to have, this could change depending on the controller. On this is a black, green, and red. You'll have to look at the instructions on your controller, but the red is a 5-volt, black is going to be a ground, and then this green, that's going to be the signal wire back to your controller to let it know how much throttle you're getting. A lot of them will have a separate wire, and it's going to be called a lockout or a lock or something like that, and it's either going to be a red wire or it could be a orange wire. It's generally going to be a separate wire, and you're going to have to be able to hook it to positive, and because what it takes is a positive current going to this wire, so it will enable your controller to operate. Your other wires, now your controller may or may not have this. If your controller has any speeds like first, second, and third or something like that, generally what you're going to have, if you're using a 3-position toggle switch or maybe even a handlebar type switch, your center wire would be this black wire, and then on this one you have a blue wire and then a green wire with a white tracer on it. If you had a 3-position switch, which would be like a single pole dual throw, the black wire would go to the center terminal, this blue wire would go to an outer terminal, and the green wire would go to an outer terminal, and so you would be able to have 3 speeds that way. And all of these other wires, you do not need them. You'll just tie strap them, shrink wrap them, tape them up, whatever you need to do to keep them from getting into whatever you have this on. But generally you just have about, let's see what we've got here. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 12 wires hooked up. So that doesn't make these near as confusing or daunting on trying to figure out how to hook these up. But nearly all of these controllers, these brushless controllers, that's how these wire. So this is Rusty Glovebox. Thanks for watching, and I'm out.